everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic week. Lewis and I are currently in Bali, but in lieu of Valentine's Day earlier this week, I posted a really nice big post about how much I love this guy to my left and how much he's made an impact on my life.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, because of that, I wanted to share a little bit more about us, how we met, and how everyone asks, and just how we've grown as a relationship in the last 3 years, going on 4 years now. So yeah, that's what this video is about. So how did we meet, babe? It was at the store.
Your store. Yeah.
I was a manager.
What was the event then?
I just think, yeah, I was a manager at a men's clothing store. YD. And it was like 5 o'clock, the shop closed at 5:30, so I was like packing up, getting ready to close the store, and this guy and this hot blonde walked in.
It was Amy. Yeah.
So
Anyway, Robin thought that Amy and I were together at that point, which we weren't, and I wanted to try. I saw Robin and I thought she was hot, and so I tried on a heap of stuff that I didn't necessarily even want to try on, and I got Amy to try and wingman for me, try and put in the good word. Didn't work because Robin thought firstly I was with her, secondly Robin wasn't keen, she didn't want a bar of it.
I wanted to go home.
But you had asked us some stuff, like what we do.
Yeah, I'd asked them like what they did, and oh, that's right, because you came in your pajamas, and I was like, what are you wearing? And he's like, yeah, I work from my pajamas. So I was like, oh, okay.
I frequently wear pajamas to the shopping centre.
Yeah, which I now know, but back then I didn't. And I remember back then saying, oh, well, if you guys ever need an admin girl, just jokingly, you know, like hook me up. And then now look, years later, I'm your admin girl.
She's the admin girl.
So that's how it all started.
But when we left that store, did I get anything? I don't know.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Okay. When we left, we walked out of the store and I looked at Amy and I was like, and Amy's like, you thought she was hot? And I'm like, yeah, I thought she was hot. That was it. Didn't see you again for what? Months and months went past, and then it was like a Saturday, and lo and behold, this guy walks in, and I was like, hey, you're that guy that works in his pajamas. I didn't recognize her, even though I thought she was really hot the first time. I didn't recognize her because you changed your haircut.
I went blonde.
You went blonde in the meantime, so I didn't realize. And then she was like, you're the guy who works from your pajamas. I'm like, that's me. And then you're the hot girl who's fairly hot still, but not quite as hot as with I like brunettes. Brunettes and tan skin and brown eyes. That's my thing, right?
Yeah. So yeah. And then I think we added each other on Facebook.
I got your details because I was going out that night.
Yeah. And
my friend had just quit his job and we were going out to celebrate. Amy was in town again, so she must have gone back to America in that period of months and come back again.
Yeah.
Because she was there. We were going out. We had like a booth. We had like champagne. And so I said to Robin, "What are you doing tonight?"
I was going out.
You
with
were
my
also
girlfriend.
going out. I'm like, you should come to the club. This is kind of like a bluff at this point. Like I did think it would be cool if she came, but there was a few girls that I was interested in.
Lewis had 3 girls set up for that night. So it did that night. So I ended up meeting him at this place with my girlfriends. I came with two other girlfriends.
So I got your Facebook and we met a Facebook message. I'm like, you should come here. It's gonna be sweet.
And I came with 2 other girlfriends.
And then she showed up and I was sweating like a gypsy then.
And I actually didn't end up talking to Lewis much that night. He ended up talking to one of my other girlfriends a lot. And Lewis was ridiculously drunk. Like, this is the first time I'd ever seen somebody so drunk.
No, come on.
Yeah, you were a mess.
No, not that. I wasn't that drunk.
You were drunk.
No.
He was texting me, because I had left, and he was texting me, where are you?
So in the meantime, I kind of had a falling out with the other 2 options.
Yep.
And so I was left stranded.
But you still ended up going home with one of them. So that night wasn't great for us.
No, that wasn't great, was it?
But then fast forward a few more months, I'd moved to the Gold Coast, hadn't heard anything, it had fizzled out, we'd stopped messaging each other.
Yeah, it was awkward.
It was off. Nothing had happened. Yeah, wasn't interested. But then I'd gone and moved to the Gold Coast, and I didn't really I'd met a few people on the Gold Coast, but I was pretty lonely when I was living there. And so one afternoon, I was going through my phone and I was like, oh, this Lewis guy, I haven't spoken to him in months, so I'll message him.
Were you following me on Facebook?
No.
Really?
No, so he'd just gotten back from a trip to America, which I didn't know about. I didn't know he owned the orange BMW. I didn't really know anything about you. But I messaged you.
Were just texting because you saw how cool my life was on Facebook.
No, I didn't know anything about you. And yeah, I just randomly messaged him, and then we must have started messaging again.
For a bit, yeah.
For a bit. And then randomly one Friday night, when I was living on the Gold Coast, I can distinctly remember this Friday night. I had worked the next day. I was watching Lord of the Rings on my couch. I was in my pajamas, ready for bed, about to go to bed, and he messages me being like, so, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're at home on your own on Friday night. I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, I'm going to work the next day.
Should we say why I sent that text?
Yeah.
I had a falling out with the girl I was seeing at the time, who was having a party at her house, and she uninvited me from the party at her house.
I got rejected.
I got rejected, so I'm like, oh, what the hell am I going to do? I'm going to text this girl.
So Lewis and his best friend came down to the Gold Coast, and the only thing I got was a message saying, hey, I'm at the Broadbeach exit, what's your address? And I was like, what the heck? Like, I thought he was joking. I had no idea he was going to come down. No. So I randomly
even if it fell through and you were like, no, don't come, we were just going to go stay at the casino for the night.
Yeah. I lived across the road from the casino. Oh. But yeah, these two guys rocked up at my apartment on the Gold Coast.
With McDonald's and booze.
Yeah. And I came down and outside, and yeah, he messaged me saying, do you have a lock-up garage? I was like, no, like, I parked my car in the street where I live, like, no.
Good question.
But then you rocked up and you were in this nice orange BMW, and I was like, whoa, like, who is this guy? Like, how do you have this
The guy in his pajamas?
Yeah. So, crazy. So
we had to valet it at the casino before I got drunk. So we had to go in, suss you out.
Yeah.
You had to suss us out.
Yeah, make sure you went.
Like, it wasn't too awkward.
Weirdos, yeah.
It was good. And then so I decided to go and valet the car at the casino across the road, and then we walked back.
Yeah. And
then we got stuck into I got stuck into the makeup.
You got drunk. I didn't, because I had to work the next day. That night in particular was the first night Lewis and I had really hung out properly. And I ended up talking to his mate more than I ended up talking to Lewis, because he was drunk, like running on the beach chasing seagulls. So I'll insert here the first ever photo that we got together, which was that particular night. It was a fun night. But yeah, then fast forward the next few weeks and months, I didn't want a bar of Lewis. He was friend zoned to the max.
I was friend zoned. No.
But
so that was my challenge, to get out of the friend zone, right?
Yeah. And you did well.
It took me a bit.
Yeah, it did take you a while, but you got there.
Part. That's the chase is the best part.
Yeah.
It was when I got out of the friend zone, then I was like, no, you know.
Where you now?
Yeah, because then you were keen, and then I was like, I've achieved my goal now.
That's classic boys though. You always like the chase, don't you?
Well, good. The chase is the best part.
So babe, moving forward, you happy with me?
Yeah.
What's next for us, do you think?
Many travels. Poochie.
Poochie! Yeah, I want a Poochie next.
Okay.
Anything else?
Hmm?
Anything else?